but they're not satisfied with 500 ball, looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. There's Isaiah Thomas, the other Isaiah Thomas, the 60th pick back in 2011. This guy can score, Shaq.
He can flat out score. You know, if you look at his numbers, they're not just empty numbers. And Ernie, he's always been an efficient scorer. For his size, he's an incredible finisher, a great athlete who can make adjustments in midair. I just wish he was a little bit taller, Ernie.
Yeah, I mean, he's certainly no Shaquille O'Neal, but he's effective, obviously.
Very effective. He plays without fear. To this guy, Ernie, scoring comes easy.
How did you like playing against little guys? When you were down there and saw these little jitterbugs running around, did you just want to squash guys like that?
I've never seen them, Ernie, because I always look up.
Whatever that means. Let's go to Kevin Harlan courtside.
And now, your Philadelphia 76ers starting lineup. At shooting guard, standing 6'8", number 31, Hollis Thompson. Starting at small forward, at 6'9", number 9, Samson. Starting at the other guard, at 6'6", number 8, Tony Wroten. A 6'11" center from Kentucky, number 4, Nerlens Noel. The big man, at 7'0", number 21, Joel Embiid. The head coach of your home team is Brett Brown.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. So for the Celtics, their last game a win against the New York Knicks. And they finished that one out up 4. Competitive, but ultimately they prevailed.
And they were so proficient in that game offensively. Guys, their passing was dynamic, shot making, really good flow to their offense.
Well, they played a very intelligent game of basketball, Steve, and those two things go hand in hand.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Sullinger and Zeller together down low. Avery Bradley is out there with Isaiah Thomas, and it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. Here's Wroten. Here's Embiid, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Here's Crowder. Missed inside. It's deflected. Sullinger with the bucket. Sullinger's got his first points of the game.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Now here's Wroten. And that is good.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Here's Zeller. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Man, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Now here's Wroten. With 1 on the clock, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Celtics out in front, leading by just 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Tune in this Saturday night, December 20th,
Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs hit the road to duel it out with the Dallas Mavericks. A conference battle in the West. Be there. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Boy, the offense has been so smooth. Everybody working together, and you can tell they're getting good shots pretty much every time down.
Yeah, they're a well-oiled machine there. I mean, they keep the ball moving, they keep themselves moving, and as a result, they're piling up the points.
Nerlens Noel is out there with Henry Sims. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Richardson in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Tremendous stuff from a guy Clark we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move, and 2 big points, too.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize. So it's Boston now. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second, and it's sent back by Thomas. He gets it up, can't get it to go. And so that brings the first half to a close. Celtics lead by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. And here we go with Tony Roten. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Celtics. Sullinger and Zeller together down low. Isaiah Thomas out there with Avery Bradley. And it's Crowder in at the small forward.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Here's Crowder. Passes it to Zeller. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. The 76ers making a switch here. Covington's checked in. Austin also with the sub. Brandon Bass is checked in for Jared Sullinger.
Showing off a very smooth stroke at the free throw line right there.
Roten with it. Now Thomas defending. Here's Noel. Kicks to Roten. Here's Covington. Roten with it. Goes back up, and he nails the jumper. Roten's got his second bucket.
Oh, what a huge basket, taking complete advantage of the size mismatch and draining the mid-range shot.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Celtics up by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Coming up this Wednesday night, December 17th, Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies go up against Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs. It's a Southwest Division battle. Be there.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. It hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
And so it's Boston with it. 4-point game. They've got Smith. Henry Sims out there with Embiid. Then it's Tony Wroten. And it's Sampson in at the threesome. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And Sullinger kicks to Crowder. And he makes good on the layup. Crowder's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston. This could be a turning point.
Kevin, critical possession here.
Here's Wroten. They get it back. Here's Embiid. Comes up empty from the left block. Thomas with the ball. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. And Sullinger kicks to Olynyk. Pass to Thomas. Over to the wing. Here's Jerebko. Good on the three-point shot.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
Here's Sampson. Misses there. So we see Boston get the win here. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.